start with the opening statement from the coach, and let's take questions.
So I just want to give a shout out again to Rose Thrill and the Shirtless Herd. I'm telling you what, I don't know if we pull that out the way we did without the energy in the building, right? The biggest free throw of the game, their best player who was hot at the time misses a front end of a 1-and-1 because of the energy and how loud. I don't know if that would have happened 3 months ago, 2 months ago in the non-conference. I don't know if a kid's missing that because it's not nearly as loud, it's not nearly as pressurized. So thanks to them. They were the sixth man for sure. And credit to Rhode Island. Archie Miller and his staff had them prepared, ready to go. You know, I don't think we're sneaking up on anybody. Everybody's given us their best shot. And they made some great plays. They brought it to us. And fortunately, Darius hit a big three at the end of the half to take the lead. I think that momentum was massive because we came out and we started to get a little bit more comfortable on the offensive end. Started to get the ball inside with the big fellas right here. I thought Khalid and Rostk controlled the paint in the last 20 minutes of the game, and that was really the difference. So just a quick shout out to all the Board of Trustee members and the 1971 team spending some time with us this morning at our shooting round. It's incredible that these guys get to see there is a tradition here at Fordham, and now the tradition is strong and it's revitalized, and it's going to continue to be that way moving forward. So we appreciate so many of them coming back. Congratulations to Charlie Elpitson and his family for the jersey retirement, and go Rams.
Opening up to questions. Yeah, sorry, Rick.
Yeah, Coach, I've been covering Fordham for like 35 years, and I've not seen anything like this. Even back then, this is something else. Can you describe that? I know you've been calling it the thrill.
Yeah.
And all you guys been calling the thrill.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to these guys. These guys were all, when we recruited all these guys, they wanted to be what we call trailblazers. They wanted to come here and try to do something that they don't believe it had ever been done. And that's what they've done. It's a testament to their energy. Without them playing as hard as they have, without them being as successful on the court as they have, it's probably not Rose Throw. And it's a testament to the players in that locker room and the commitment and sacrifice they've made. And as a result, starting to see a connection between the student body and the players. And I think hopefully it continues to happen because it's clear as day. It's fun to be a part of. There's no doubt about it.
Go Sam.
Rostk, 14 points today. You really taking over the paint. What do you think about this matchup that really allowed you to kind of have the performance that you put on today?
I mean, there's nothing different than other games. I'm just trying to come and play as hard as I can and bring energy and help my team win. So there's no difference. Just come and play as hard as I can.
Coach, you guys weren't able to deliver that knockout blow that puts you guys up like 8 or 10, but you controlled most of the second half. What does it say about your team's ability to win different types of games?
Yeah, I mean, it's a testament to these guys. These guys are all upperclassmen. It's nice to have the experience we have. They don't get rattled in most moments. And in the huddle, they're always believing, regardless of what the situation is, whether or not they've gone on a run, whether or not I'm losing my mind for a couple of seconds, they stay grounded, and they believe they're always going to find a way to win. And that's a characteristic and a mentality that's really important. And you're starting to see it. Obviously, Loyola Chicago, different way to win. Similar here. So just getting stops and rebounds. They appreciate and they understand what it takes to find a way to win. And our identity is defending and rebounding. And that's what we did late in the game.
Paige.
So Coach talked about what the fans meant to the game, but for you guys, these are your friends, your peers, classmates. How does that affect the energy of your play?
It definitely brings a certain type of energy. When you think of college basketball, that's what you want, to play in front of the fans. Just having that energy in the gym, it kind of gives you a boost of motivation when you play out there.
I was about to say it just gives you just that much they got.
Where you were, Ronald?
It just gives you that much 1% to go harder. When you're kind of tired and you don't know if you get to that next play, the fans start getting into it. It gives you that just 1 more % to just dive on that loose ball or get to that 50-50 ball or get the rebound. You know what I mean? So they really are a 6-man.
Ross, what do you think about it?
I mean, I agree. Whenever we have a lot of fun and when you're tired and you hear their support, it's giving energy and you want to go and play as hard as you can.
All three of you guys had multiple occasions where you crashed the offensive glass, and immediately after you guys pulled up on a steal, on a block defensively,
Can you speak about your buy-in and energy, not just on you three, but the whole squad?
I feel like that's just our identity. Just playing like until you hold up a fist, playing as hard as you can, hold up a fist, come out, coach will put you right back in.
Darius didn't hold up a fist today, so that means he didn't play as hard as he could. We'll talk about that later.
I tried to. Yeah, I came out and went right back in. But I don't know. But that's definitely our identity. Just trying to get on every loose ball. Just trying to just wear a team down, take their legs out, and then in the last 4 minutes of the game, you see guys are missing free throws or airballing shots. That's because we're wearing them out through the course of 40 minutes. And you can see that when it comes down to the last 4 minutes, that's when we win our games.
Kind of compounding on that, on wearing guys out. I mean, Rhodey was really effective from 3-point today, but it didn't really seem like you guys responded, instead of shooting threes of your own, responded with defensive and running guys down. Is that kind of your main priority, just stick to your own game rather than really making kind of a snap decision based on what Rhodey's excelling at?
I feel like we kind of pride ourselves on defense, so just sticking to the defensive plan and just worrying about the next play, not focusing on what happened in the past, just focusing on the next play and just going all out on the defensive end, and that'll sort things out.
Take a couple more.
Coach, with this win today, this is the most wins that Fordham has had in conference play since joining the Atlantic 10. And so with that milestone and being able to share the day with the 70-71 team, was there any conversation that you and your players had with Coach Phelps or Charlie to kind of compare your seasons and talk about where this program can go?
No, you know what? We talked about the energy of the building. We talked about the program, the university, and their special season. We're not talking about, really the next game. We were just focused on this game. We did spend some time with them. These guys got to spend some time with that team at our pregame meal. We took a picture during our walkthrough. Last night, I saw the team at an event in the city, which was really great, but it was about a tribute to them, really not talking about us. We might not be here without them paving the way. So it really was just focusing on them and then also just Rhode Island. We'll talk about that stuff at the end of the year. We have done nothing yet, right? They have 26 wins and they deserve all those accolades, right? So these guys aren't really focused on anything but just winning the day. And that's what we need to continue to do. I know it sounds coach speak, but it's reality. If you look too further ahead, you don't play, you probably you're not able to finish this game out. So we just got to continue to stay in the moment, focus on what we can control, and that's how we get better today. These guys have done a tremendous job of doing that, whether or not it's film sessions, whether or not it's practice, whether or not it's stretching recovery that we do, and it's a testament to their leadership. But again, we'll talk about that, the comparisons, that's for fans and things of that nature. But until there's actually something to compare and talk about, we'll just stay the course and finish out the season.
They just want to win a championship.
That's the goal.
Got time for one more. All right, Ronnie, take us out.
Okay. First question. Correct. Khalid Moore went over the 1,000-point mark.
Not
yet.
I was going to say, I didn't know.
Yeah, he needed 90 a game ago. He had 19 last game. And
No, that's not true. I checked the number.
Well, we're going to have to talk about that, Andrew. I respect that. I think he still needs a few more, but maybe we're wrong. Ronnie, if you're
I
right,
checked the number.
we're going to pop champagne.
Yeah, 592 his career, and I checked the number.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks,
Hey,
Ronnie.
Ronnie, you're the man.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Here's
You
the
got-
question. Here's the question. Congratulations. But here's my question. Can this team win the tournament?
We're not going to answer that question. Can we? Certainly. We got a lot of, any team in this league can win the tournament. Rhode Island, when you get into tournament play, you see it all the time. It doesn't matter what league you're in. The last place team has won championships. Look at what Georgetown did in the Big East tournament just a couple of years ago. It happens all the time. You see it. Georgia Tech, this guy was a part of a team that didn't finish in the top 4 or 5 in the ACC. They won the ACC tournament championship. So it can happen all the time. So we're going to focus right now on the next day. When we get to the tournament, you're 0-0. Anything can happen. You got to go out and play and survive in advance. So we'll figure that out when we get there. But we got a couple more days before that.
You got Jordan Mason coming up.
You're absolutely right.
It's March Madness, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys.